Hey there, good morning. Welcome to my new, whoa, not what I was looking to do there. Things got a little wobbly with the camera. All right, Monday morning, and out here in the shed, which I've converted into this little live streaming area right here. But that's not what we're doing right here this morning. All right, I figured I should probably start this video off first thing this morning. So it's like about 6 o'clock in the morning, trying to get myself together for today and trying to begin this video to share with all of you. A lot to share. I don't want to overshare, which I feel like I do quite a bit. And a lot of, we're just going to have to see how it goes. So where can I even begin? That dry mouth. I filmed a video, I think it's like 2 videos now, that I've wanted to share with you here on Joe Does Stuff. And both videos I decided not to share because one, I felt like I was oversharing, and the other one, I felt like probably a little bit of that as well. One video was about how painting apartments sucks. And then the other video was an update video of basically why painting apartments sucks. But let me start with this. Friday, one of the properties that we paint for had the baseball game. We've given away 4 sets of tickets to baseball games now, and our latest property was going to a game on Friday. My wife would email them first thing in the morning on Friday, reminding them to confirm, hey, you guys got this game. And they would get back to her saying, yep, we remembered, thank you. Oh, by the way, we need to renegotiate our paint prices with you if we're going to continue to use you. Our prices were based upon the competitor's price. And basically what they're telling me is if I can't paint these apartments cheaper, they're not going to use me anymore. Now, mind you, I'm painting 2-bedroom apartments for this property for $660. Half of that price goes to my paint cost, at least half, if not more than half, goes to my paint cost. And then almost the entire other half goes to my labor. I may make around $80 an apartment painting for this property. So there's no way in hell I can adjust my pricing any lower. And because of that, I'm probably going to end up losing this property. Another property that I had just given this baseball ticket gift to. Like I said, I had filmed a couple of videos that I never used here because I didn't like them. And one of the things that I was saying in probably both of those videos was how I need to separate my business from apartments. There's too much fuckery with apartments. There's too much just bullshit, undercutting, people doing shit for dirt cheap when you really can't even do that. If you want to see a profit, I can't do it. But I need to separate my business from apartments. And one way that I'm going to try to do that is taking on more jobs through people like my Class A contractor, and also going out there and beating the street trying to find the work myself. So even though this morning starts off with a bit of a calamity, am I about to lose a property that we've done so much work for? How many properties do I even have left? If I lose them, am I going to lose more? Because I don't really have too many more apartment properties that we're painting for. And a lot of them are, owned by the same company. So if it's trouble with this property, is it going to be trouble with the others? Even though we start this morning off with the unknowns there, and surely we're going to have to get to the bottom of that situation today, either response through email or trying to talk to them in person, which I'm not going to have the opportunity to do today because I'm going to be so busy. There is some good for today. And that is the fact that I'm getting ready to go meet with another Class A contractor today, a major deck builder in my local area, and a guy who I just met recently while getting my truck washed. This guy would actually reach out to me after we exchanged information at the car wash, and he wants to meet with me today about a painting job. I don't know much about it. I know it's an exterior. I know it's maybe a deck or a porch or the back of a house. I've got a meeting with this guy today between 12 and 1, and I don't care what I got going on. I don't care what's going on with apartments. Nothing is getting in the way of that meeting. So yeah, that's where we begin today. Probably about to lose a property, but possibly about to gain a major ally. This new Class A contractor who I know could throw us a ton of work. So long as the price is right, the flight's tonight, so to speak. And we'll find out all of that today. Good morning to you guys. It's Monday morning as I begin this. Hey, let's hope for a good, productive week and find out if we're about to lose any more properties this week as well. Only time will tell. Closed up. Okay, good. Hey, good morning. 7:02 as we get rocking and rolling. Just leaving from storage. Had to drop off some things, pick up some things. And now I got to go check on a unit that was supposed to get done on Friday. It wasn't completed Friday. It was supposed to get completed over the weekend. And I just want to go check and make sure everything's good there before I mosey on down the road and end up way away from this particular property. So this morning I was talking about the potential of losing another property, and ultimately this is boiling down to price. This property just went to a baseball game on Friday, and on that same day, would confirm the fact that they were going to the game, but also tell me, oh, and by the way, we need to renegotiate the pricing because our budget for paint was set up based upon the competition, who is drastically cheaper than I am. I've crunched the numbers every which way that I can do it, and I can't do any negotiating on paint price. Even if I was willing to knock off $50 or $60 off of the cost of paint, it's probably still not going to be able to compete with the competition's price. And you're probably wondering to yourself, well, Joe, how are they able to do it so cheap? And the reason is because they're not paying their painters hardly anything. They're probably giving a painter $150, if even that, to go into a two-bedroom unit and blast that out. Whereas I'm giving my painter $250, an extra $100 to go into the units and blast them out. It's that much work. It's an entire day's worth of work, and it's what is fair, in my opinion. Ultimately, what it's always going to boil down to with apartment painting is quality is never going to win in comparison to pricing. Cheap is always going to trump anything else. Somebody was asking me on a live stream I was doing yesterday on After Prison Show. They said, Joe, I want to start my own painting business. How do you recommend I go about getting jobs? And the first thing that I would say in relation to that is avoid apartments at all costs. You're going to run around like a chicken with your head cut off. Chasing ghosts is basically what it is like. You're going to get constant callbacks on stupid things, especially if you're doing quality work, especially if your price is priced higher than the competition. They're going to call you back for drinks in the refrigerator, like they called me back last week. Hey, tell your painters to stop leaving drinks in the fridge. You got nothing else to complain about, so you're gonna hit me with some bullshit like that. There were 2 cups left in a fridge. How would I start? I would go out and try to get a residential job, put up some ads, put up some flyers, word of mouth. Hey, I'm starting a painting business. Get you a residential job, and hope that that residential job leads to more work. And if it doesn't, keep beating the street trying to get residential and commercial work. Avoid apartments. Don't mess with them at all. You know, at first I thought to myself that this was going to be the way to go, that, you know, all we got to do is just get to doing 10 units a day. And then making $100 off of a unit, my profit would be worth it. But realistically, it's never going to work like that. Realistically, I can't see myself getting to 10 apartments a day. I don't have the manpower. I don't have the time in the day. You know, to do 10 apartments a day, you got to think about all the fuckery that goes into that. Waiting to get units unlocked, having to go back and check units. God forbid there's something in the unit that needs to get addressed. Then you got to get somebody in there to do that, fix that, or do it yourself, and that's going to hold you up. Dealing with people, whether it's painters or whether it's, you know, employees of the properties that you paint at, everybody's got something with them. But anyways, I'm just pulling up to a unit that we need to check. So speaking of the devil, running around chicken with the head cut off, chasing ghosts, we're getting ready to go check one. And let's hope that this thing is as it should be. I won't guarantee we left that. All right. Well, good to know that the unit is completed. How we get rid of that? Just like that. Just like that. Unit looks good. Really happy with this. Good deal. Checking for cleanliness. Any drinks left in the fridge? The spoon. You always want to keep that spoon cold, and I'm not making any comments in relation to drugs or anything like that in relation to my painter. I was just trying to be funny right there. Yeah, this unit looks great. So shout out to my guy for getting in here and getting this thing done. Obviously there was some shit he had to, some stuff he had to mess with in the ceiling right there. Tub looks good. Yes, sir. As it should be. As it should be. All right, everything's good with this one. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, so I'm just getting up into our first unit for today. And you love to walk through the front door right here and see a staircase leading upstairs. Yeah, we got these unbelievably tall walls. That's probably every bit of, oh shit, I don't know, 30 feet to get up there. That's pretty tall, but we ain't going nowhere near up there. So, look at the floors in here. They're like waxed, like some prison floors. Kind of crazy. So I'm gonna put two people up in here. I've had one person paint one of these in the past, and you know, it's a lot for one person. So for two people, it shouldn't be too terribly bad, but it's gonna be some work. So we come upstairs, we got this nice flooring up here. Nice loud. Wow, what the hell is that? I never even saw that. Damn, that's where their water heater is? That is crazy. Wow, that's crazy. I've never even seen one of these until right now. Big old 1 bedroom. So the price on this is definitely more than what we originally negotiated pricing to be. So originally at this property, a 1 bedroom is $350, a 2 bedroom is $400, and a 3 bedroom is $450. Bottom of the barrel pricing and expecting the most. This is a property that I'm liking just simply for the fact that the units are ready to go when they say they're ready to go. I can get access to the units. I don't have to wait around. So that's a plus. But again, the price is so damn low, so cheap, and it brings back that whole conversation about apartment painting not being it chief. It's hard for me to see a profit off of this. Now, because this is a bigger unit, I'm obviously gonna charge a little bit more, but think of what I gotta pay my painters to be up in here. 2 painters, they're gonna be in here for every bit of 10 hours. Maybe 8. I've gotta pay them at least $160, if not $200 a piece to be in here. That's probably what it's gonna be, is $200 a piece to get this unit done. So that's already $400. I need to upcharge a little bit more because of the staircase and the upstairs just to be able to see a profit. Now, I said, you know, if you really want to win at this, you need to be doing 10 units a day. We've never even gotten close to that. Most that we've ever done is 5 units a day. And when we've got 5 units going in 5 different locations, that is a shit ton of running around, a shit ton of prepping and planning and loading and unloading and driving. Logically, it's not the most sensible way to go about doing this. If we were doing commercial and residential jobs, we don't have to stress the fact of getting these done in a day or getting those done in a day. Whereas we could work at a decent pace to get the job done in a timely manner and still be able to see a profit. The real creme de la creme to all of this is, last week I brought in 3 different checks from 3 different residential and commercial jobs. Every one of the profits I made off of every one of those jobs was higher than the profit that I made for the week doing apartments. So if one check is worth more than the whole week of apartments, obviously I know what I need to be focusing more toward. And anybody who's trying to do a painting business, take heed to that message. Anyways, this is 1 unit. Let me go check out another one and I'll show you that one as well. All right, just getting up into the 2nd unit. And this is a unit that they showed me when I first got here, looking at units. This one's in a little more state of fuckery. Look at all this shit. And all this shit loves to tear paint off the wall. Yeah, it does. Oh, these are fun. This is fun right here. Come on. Well, good news is there'll certainly be an upcharge for this apartment. We got tons of holes in the wall and we got just shit everywhere in here. Caulk gun. Somebody's mixing up some hot chocolate or some dope. One or the other. Yeah. And look at this blanket. Ugh. Closet. Another bedroom right here with a nice little hole right there. Fun shit. Fun shit. All right, well, no big deal. We'll go ahead and get this one set up and ready to rock and roll as well. And these are the 2 units we've got going at this property. So a little bit of prep work to do in here. I'm glad I came and checked this so I know what I need to bring up. And what I need to bring up is a miracle. A miracle. Yeah, it is. All right, nothing to do but to do it. So, oh yeah, and by the way, you see how big this thing is, right? This thing is massive. So just keep in mind, if this was in perfect condition, how big this apartment is. Hallway goes on forever. 2 big bedrooms, a lot of wall space to cover with the paint, a lot of trim to cover with the paint. 1 bedroom, huge. Bathroom, another bedroom, pretty decent size. I mean, another bedroom, pretty decent size, and another bathroom right here. And I'm getting $400 to paint this. This is another unit where I would have to pay my painters at least $200 a piece to get this done, or put one guy in here and have him making, oh, I don't know, $300 just so that I can make $100. So in the grand scheme of things, what I really would have to pay my painters is $150 each. That way I could see $100 off of this. It's just not making much sense. So we're gonna definitely have to renegotiate some pricing. And the problem is we can't renegotiate the pricing because I'm already a little bit higher than the guy that they had before me. Ain't that crazy? All right, let me get loaded up and share more in a little while. We got a big meeting today with another Class A contractor and a job to go check out with him, I think. So I need to get prepared for that. I've got everybody coming out here this morning, and that's just how we're gonna operate. We're gonna get this thing, or these 2 units, knocked out ASAP. Oh boy, your boy needs a haircut. Hey, what's going on? It's about 3:30 in the afternoon on Monday, and I'm at the house, thank God. All right, did a bunch of running around today, so what is there to share with you? So we had 2 units going at one property. We got those 2 units rocking and rolling, and everything is good there, except the fact that my paint cart got stolen at that property by a resident. And we're trying to check cameras right now, or get the office staff to check the cameras over there, because what the hell, my painters were trying to load out one unit. They literally left the cart sitting in the hallway for like 5 minutes, came back, joint gone. So what the world with that? I really want to find out who took this cart and go bang on their door at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, yo, you got something that don't belong to you. There were materials and tools sitting on top of that cart, and they straight took it. At that property, a cart like that is the thing to have. Obviously so, considering the fact that somebody stole mine. So, breaking news, we've had something stolen from us. The first time ever something has gotten stolen from us at a property by a resident. Nobody else would have took this thing. A resident took my damn paint cart. But I showed you those units first thing this morning. So all the repair work that needed to be done in there, that's done. Painting work is almost done over there as well. We had 2 additional units that popped up today as well. We were able to get to one of those, and then we had another unit going at another property. So we ended up with 4 units going today, and we're able to accommodate all of those. Did I mention I'm trying to get away from apartment painting? Like, if it's not everything that I've already mentioned, throw in the fact that there's thievery as well. Also, another thing that I had to do today was have that meeting with that new Class A contractor. I wouldn't get a chance to have the meeting, but I would have a phone call with him, and he's going to start using us. So that is exciting. I don't know when. We got to showcase all of our insurance information to him. We're doing that tomorrow. And from there, hopefully we're going to be able to move on doing work for this guy, subcontractor work for another Class A. Super hopeful with that. When it comes to baseball tickets, I've already told him, hey, I've got this suite. I've got, baseball tickets that I give away for it. So I definitely want to invite him and the other Class A so I can have them 2 meet through me, a subcontractor who's well-connected and well-versed to be able to accommodate any painting needs that you have. I am trying to get us away from these damn apartments. So really, that's about everything in a nutshell today. We had 4 units go. We were able to get all of those painted. We had a cart stolen from us by a resident at a pretty nice upscale apartment property. And the meeting with the Class A contractor took place over the phone. So a lot that's going to be upcoming for sure. We've got some other residential jobs we need to get to. I need to go ahead and confirm some units for tomorrow. That way I'm hopefully not running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I've got one of my top guys coming back tomorrow. Another top guy of mine filling in as a new potential supervisor. And what else? That's pretty much it. I need to confirm units and prepare for tomorrow. So at 3:30 in the afternoon, I'm able to try to do so. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I hope that this was a video you guys enjoyed. And if it was, please leave a like and a comment. Let me know exactly what you think. I'm gonna look forward to sharing more with y'all tomorrow. And until then, take care.